So, attention Busta-Bust or Nahhh followers. Well, what would we call our Busta-Bust or Nahhh followers? Our Busta-Busters?
Busta-Busties.
Busta-Busties? That sounds funny. I don't know. Whatever you guys think down, like whatever you guys think is better, comment down below. We will try to post every Tuesday from here on out, weekly. One video a week. I mean, I'll try to do more, but you know, I'll be pushing Chad to the limits.
Why do you hate me, dude?
We out here trying to blow up and make history, bro. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for tuning in. So, judging from the title of this video, you guys are probably here for the DJI Osmo Mobile. Yeah. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? Oh, by the way, how you guys like this new lighting setup? You know, we trying something else out. You know, shout out to my boy Tyler Babb for hooking us up with this light real quick for this video.
And then check out the background.
Check out the background. You like that? You like that? That's the new Stoop 3.0 video coming soon. But yeah, if you guys want to know more about Tyler Babb, he's my director friend. Link down below to all his stuff. Let's start off with got my handy dandy laptop right over here, you know, helping me out today. My MacBook Pro, 13-inch. It's not 15, but don't gotta flex, Chad. Chill with your flexing in. So we got the Osmo Mobile today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off with the build quality. It has an all metal finish. Real nice, real matte black, real nice to hold. Feels sturdy, feels premium, if you ask me. Here's the phone holder area where it's a circle knob instead of the spring-loaded ones, so that you can do it with one hand. I love the build quality, period. I love it. That's just my opinion on it. It just feels so like you're not gonna break it, you know what I'm saying? So you got that, and then you got your balance knob up here where you screw it and then you move it in or
yeah, it's for like larger phones like the 7 Plus, or if you have a smaller phone like the iPhone 10.
So you got that, and then on the front you got your buttons. You got your record button, you got your photo button, you got your thumb pad, which
so if you want to like move the camera like up or down, left, right, slightly, instead of moving your whole hand.
Thanks, Chad. On the side, you got your on and off slider. That's it. And then on the left side, you got your rosette mount. And then on the back, you got the trigger, which we'll get into that later. If you guys were wondering, the top part is not removable. And then on the very, very back, you got the charge port, which looks like a headphone jack, but it's not a headphone jack. So just remember that, because it doesn't work. I've heard some things where people plugged in headphones, and it kind of messed up their Osmo. So don't do that. We didn't want to try it out. Let's put our phone in. You know, this iPhone X right here, you already know. Amazing phone. If you guys haven't seen the review, check it out right over.
Yeah, that way.
Beautiful phone. I love it. Amazing quality. So this paired up with the Osmo, woo! So on the right, you got your regular power light, and then on the left, you got your Bluetooth light, which lets you know if you're connected to the phone Bluetooth or via Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is mainly used for the DJI app, which we don't really use. So let's talk a little bit about the modes. We're going to split this up into two categories, the hardware and the software modes. So in the hardware mode, we got the pan and tilt mode. So you literally just move it with the flick of your wrist, and it has real smooth glides and all that stuff. And then we got the lock mode, where you hold the trigger down and it locks the position of the tilt and the pan, so it won't tilt or pan anymore. There's the double tap on the trigger, so that resets it. So whatever funky motion you're in, you double tap it and it resets. And then you got the selfie mode if you triple tap it, but that's only in the DJI app. Majority of the time, I'm using pan and tilt accompanied by the lock mode, and using that in music videos, like just a combination, the ease of going between both of them really adds a whole different dynamic to your music videos or whatever you use it for. In the software mode, we get the active track, and in the active track, you kind of highlight or select whatever you want, and the DJI Mobile pans, tilts, whatever it has to do to make sure that that is in the frame. I find it that the active track works very well, in my opinion. Do I look darker than I normal? Yeah, that is brighter. Oh, the battery was dying, see? Chad out here is smart as hell, bro. And then along with that, you got motion time-lapse. I find it's just like any other motion time-lapse device. Nothing great, nothing crazy. Also, one thing I wanted to note, that there's no zoom function on the hardware. So if you wanted to zoom in, you would have to press the screen, which would shake the gimbal so that it would look not clean. The new DJI Osmo Mobile 2 coming out, there is a function for that, but more on that later. So the Osmo Mobile in my uses has a really great stability compared to the regular handheld footage. Alright, hey, what's up guys? This is my friend Briar. He agreed to helped me out filming some B-roll. And yeah, he's a fellow YouTuber, so link down below if you guys want to check out his stuff.
Check me out.
All right, let's go. The OIS in the iPhones do really a pretty decent job of stability, but
this thing's like the king of like,
yeah, you really can't beat this because you literally, this is its whole job. A phone has to do so many things. So I kind of want to compare this with the GH5 that we're shooting on right now, because the GH5 has amazing in-body stabilization, and kind of show you guys what this compared to a professional camera in-body stabilization looks like. And roll clip. One thing I want to note with the iPhones and the Osmo Mobile is that sometimes there will be jitter problems when the OIS in the phone is fighting the stability with the Osmo Mobile. It happens rarely. It kind of throws off the footage and kind of makes it look weird, but it doesn't happen 24/7, which is really good. So let's talk a little bit about the battery life. Now, it states you get 3 to 4 hours, but in our uses we got about 2.5. And that was like medium usage, not even like 24/7 constantly moving with it. So we used it with the iPhone 7 Plus, and we also used it with the iPhone X, and we got about 2.5 hours with that. Just to give you some perspective on whatever phones you guys have and weight. The cool, I mean, I guess you could call it cool, like you can take the battery out and replace it with a new battery.
So that way, like, one could be charging and you just pop another one in there and you keep going.
Charging takes about 3 hours, so you kind of you're spending more time charging than you're actually using it, which really sucks.
Which is kind of a weird problem because like the batteries are like so small. I believe they're only like 1200 milliamp hours. That's quite a small battery, and for it to take 3 hours.
Yeah, what?
But like the only reason why it's like that is because they're charging it through the aux cord.
Like 1 amp.
So if they were to charge it via anything else, it would be like an hour, if that.
Like charge it through HDMI?
Thunderbolt 2? Bring it back.
Thunderbolt 1, bro. You could buy the DJI quad charger, which charges up to 4 batteries, but we don't really have 4 batteries, so why would we want to buy that if we're just going to charge 1 extra battery? Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So, DJI doesn't tell us what the max weight is on their website, and I've kind of done some research, and it tells me a lot of people in the forums are telling me that around 200 or 210 is the max weight that they're finding.
So is that 210 pounds, or is that like
210 grams?
Oh, you're right, dude. 210 tons.
So about 210 grams is what I'd be aiming for, or under that, preferably. Oh yeah, the other miscellaneous information that I really wanted to address was the fact that you would need to buy a $10 base to even like set this thing down, because you know, if I just like, I mean, okay, like literally any other form, bro, like this thing is like, okay, this is a horrible representation, but like I said, like if you wanted to kind of set it down before it falls, you would need to buy the $10 base, which is separate, or the $40 tripod. But you know, I'm not trying to spend 40 bucks on a tripod when I can just buy a $40 big real tripod. And their tripod is, I mean, it's just like a flat, like leg weird thing. So yeah, in conclusion, is this thing Busta-Bust or Nahhh? Is that what you guys are here for? You guys are here to find out if it's Busta-Bust or Nahhh, bruh? For $299, Busta-Bust.
Oh.
DJI recently dropped this thing down to $199, and I think at that price, it's a not Busta-Bust. I don't say it would be a steal, but I think at $199 you would get a decent use out of it. We bought it for $299. We choked. Like I said, everything's great about it, stability and all that stuff. The only thing I would say I really hate the most about it is the battery life. But before you guys go and buy this sucker, DJI has recently made the Osmo Mobile 2. And before you guys think it's more expensive than this one, it's not. It's going to be retailing about $130. They've fixed the negative thing about the DJI Osmo, which is the battery life. Now they claim the next one will have a 15-hour battery life, but the downside on that is it's not removable. So you would just have to plug it in and charge it every night or whenever.
Which would be fine for us because like we only have one battery.
Yeah, at $130, and it's literally the same thing. And it has a zoom function. You know, bring that back. You know, earlier in the video I was talking about the zoom. In this one, on the left side over here, you would have a zoom function so that you can digitally zoom without pressing the screen so that your video looks clean. And this one is not metal, so it'll be more of a hardened plastic, but it doesn't matter for us. I mean, I like the metal feel, but if you can fix the battery issue, that's okay.
Wait, so if they're fixing the battery issue, like, are they fixing it by like not making it a headphone jack?
Yeah, it's also not a headphone jack. So the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 has a micro USB. So
here we go, DJI stepping up their game.
Okay. So for the regular Osmo Mobile, this one right here, we out here giving it a 7.0. Y'all could do better, but I mean, I still think it's a very decent gimbal for a very small niche. Like I said, pick up the Osmo Mobile 2. I will try to have the link down below as soon as I can. I think it comes out January 28th, so it's not even out yet, but you already know we'll get a video as soon as we can. So yeah, comment down below if you guys think this was a great video, if you guys like the Osmo, if you guys have an Osmo, if you have the Osmo Mobile 2 by the time you're watching this, comment down below what you guys think about that, or if you had both, compare them. I mean, I'm all ears, bro. I'm literally doing nothing. I'm just sitting back waiting for these comments to come in, you know? Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We out here. Instagram game is super fire.
No need for introduction.
Damn, bro, you're not recording.
Wait, no? Oh, bro, you scared me, bro. Don't be playing that. Don't be playing that. That shit happened one time already.